Hello everyone, this is Sir Angel Cuddles or Strangle Cuddles, or however now I had to change it yet again to Hella Mega Tilted. Few trouble with everything going on, but we're back at again with a 2017 with a actual different video than I'm making before. We will not be playing League of Legends, however we will be having a conversation about League of Legends. During the Warwick Champion cinematic, which fantastic job guys. I mean, I was very angry at Warwick's old alt, where he just on-click and instantly teleported to you. I'm so okay with him having a suppress as long as it had an animation or a reason to his character that he didn't just there. His new look is fantastic. I couldn't ask for a better update or rework to a very great champion in League of Legends. Now, that brings me back to my theory, which at first had me like, what? Exactly. So we were introduced to two exposable characters, or whatever, indisposable, whatever the fuck it is, named Fleg and Boggin, or something like that, with a preview of a guy with a giant venom type gun with a rebreather. They are seen robbing or just escaping from a place in the lower areas of Zon, chased by a creature which we later learn on as Warwick. However, when I first saw this guy, it had me very confused and asked some questions. Now, I do not believe that Riot would do this. However, I could be mistaken. I started to think that he looked exactly like the guy in the Echo cinematic. So I started, looking at both and trying the league forums and asking a bunch of people, because if I look back, I can see the very similarities to the skin, the eyes, the rebreather, the venom tubes that he uses, and the hair type thing. Now, what we can't see from this picture, but I will get back into later, on his arm is a metal armor casting, where he's a pretty muscular guy holding his weapon. Seen closer in this, which is a similar pattern to the whole metal on the same arm that we will later see in a different picture. Now, going back to him, I noticed that he had, a different rebreather from what we see here. I'm pretty. However, the same augmentation on barrels or tanks on the back of him were in the back of the new Warwick, put there by Singed. Now, that could be just a simulation or similarity to it being augmented or just Zahn's augmentations in general. However, it was very too similar. Now, back to the Warwick Champion cinematic, we have a picture here where you do see the same green tubes on Warwick as we do to the guy. Now, he has the metal plate casting on his arm, like I was talking about, with holes and the black, but it's a much smaller version due to him being a smaller person. Now, the next scene that we have is where he is just beat the crap out of the guy and tossed him aside. We don't actually know if he's dead or not. Even if he was, everyone knows that in League of Legends, if you die, you're not really dead. Urgot and Scion and all that, and heck, Karthus. So it could be meaningful that he's not actually dead. And you're like, well, why didn't you just finish him off after the video? Well, that is because in this picture, you see the other guy cut his hand on a very stupid move of the metal that Warwick has punched through, and is escaping through the skylift of Zon. Now, Zon is in two parts, the lower city, which is like the underbelly of the society, and the upper city, which is more sophisticated and technology and stuff like that, that the more upper class. Now, why that the burglars were going to the upper class may to be selling what they have stole from the undercity as thugs. Um, and who they stole from was Singed. Now, in the engineering the nightmare, we've got a lot of intake that I don't know if many people took from it, but I certainly did. There is parts of it where it says that he has researched this stuff on lesser creatures, and it has been stifling his research. So putting it towards this creature, Warwick, as we know now, was a big thing to him. And it it died, or we thought it died.
Surprise, motherfucker!
And again, thinking it died, comes back to life, and escapes. And then the intruders happen, where we find that it really wasn't gone, it attacked. Perhaps when Warwick left that body, Singed had to find something else to work on. And in one of the pictures, it looks like a beefy man drawing, obviously, like the Leonardo, which could just be what he based it on, but he wasn't working on a man at the time. He was working on a beast. So why not draw a documentation or document of the beast, not a man's body, which was pretty bulky? Perhaps that he had plans for another thing, which could be that person. Now, granted, this could be all just a theory, all just a crazy thing that I am just, whatever. But if this can be a champion, and this can be champion, or even this can be champion, there's no reason why this big guy that we all kind of wanted to be a champion in the Echo Champion Spotlight, or cinematic, I guess it was, to not be a person. He was amazing. And, abilities could be hard to come with without being similar to what we already have. But, I mean, an immense healing factor, a burst of energy, burst of strength, old Scion type stuff, a rage mode. Build him on rage. I know that a lot of people have been asking for a rage champion. He could get, obviously not stronger, but maybe a damage reduction to more rage he has, or the more health he has, he builds a more damage reduction. Not major, just small, and maybe his ultimate could be instantly gain the damage reduction max with maybe a little extra, and the ability to tank, like actual, like Alistar type stuff, but based on a certain amount, not just free damage reduction, and be able to hit pretty good. Some of his AD scaling, would be a little bit off. Maybe add a little AP just to add it in. But if this is true, I'd love it. I would love it. I'd love the recognition. It would help. But if not, if I'm wrong,
how could this happen to me? I made my mistakes, got nowhere to run. The night goes on.
But you get the point. So I digress. This could just be a completely fluke. It could just be talking out my ass. But I believe this could be true. I believe that Riot has done this for a reason. And I hope that it works. I hope this is amazing. I hope this inspires all of you to go and say, hey, yeah, we want this. We want this to be a champion. Let's make this a champion. That guy on YouTube, me, right here, was right with many others. But me, I made the video, so it's my point. So I get the credit. I get the recognition for that. In fact, name the whole champion Tyler. I mean, that's what I do. But I mean, the simulators of me and him are far off. Just don't name it Tyler. Yeah, I don't want to be there. But as of it, that is my theory. That is my thoughts. That is my ideas. So leave a comment if you believe me or think that should be great, and go leave comments on Riot's forums. Like, blow this up. Let's make this a thing. And also, what also make this thing is hit that subscribe button. I know it gets annoying from hearing from people, but I'd love to see at least one subscriber at least a week. I mean, that would make me happy. I don't want to be big, but I just want to know I make a difference and make people watch. So I hope you guys have a great day. Go out there, beat some league games, and remember, it is just a game. You can always play another one. So have fun, get out there, win some games, and climb that elo ladder. See you guys later.